What's up, gamers? So Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 got announced a few days ago, which is interesting for a lot of reasons because I thought Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, the original, was a pretty fun game. It was a little rough around the edges because it just needed more stuff, but a lot of that wasn't really the fault of the developers. They were severely rushed and both underfunded by Nickelodeon in the development of the game, so it ran into some problems because of that I think caused it to fall off pretty hard with the casual audience. But hopefully in the future for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, they're going to be able to address that. With that in mind, let's take a look. So, the All-Star Brawl is back. This is official confirmation from their Twitter that it arrives this fall with an all-new campaign, which is great because it needed more single-player content. All-new gameplay, which this is a little more generalized, but it probably means we're going to have some new gameplay mechanics. Some of the ones from before, such as strafing, the parry system, and a few other things. Wouldn't be surprised if they're like a little different now, but who knows? We'll see. The physics could be a little different too. You never really know for sure. All new modes and content. So I kind of read this as we're going to have more stuff along the lines of maybe more playing with items or bonus game modes. Who knows? There's a lot of interesting possibilities. VO, which this is something that the original Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl did not launch with. There were no VO or no voiceovers, which is kind of a big deal because when you have all these super iconic characters, a lot of the appeal is the way that they quip at each other and all that. And that's one of the things that caused it to lose interest with the casual audience pretty quickly. They ended up adding it into the game later, but by then a lot of those people were already gone, so it was too late. So starting out the gates with it, great. You love to see it. Crossplay, you also love to see, as long as it's done well. All they need to do is just have good netcode. The netcode before was sometimes good, but sometimes not. It could be a little spotty at times. Hopefully they improve that, and yeah, if they can do that, it should be in a good spot. There's new characters, and retail pre-order is already live now, so yeah, that's cool. As is, I'm really hopeful that this game is going to get those little rough edges trimmed and just add new stuff to it because the core gameplay was really great. Like, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is a really fun game. I was tempted to play it a lot more than I ended up playing it, but at the time I was in this mindset that I only should play Smash, therefore if I'm doing anything else, I'm taking away from that, and I should probably stop. But I'm kind of in this mindset nowadays where I'm a lot more open to playing multiple games, so who knows, maybe I'll play Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 some more. I don't know, we'll see for sure. And from Thaddeus Cruz, who is the main developer of the game, we have confirmation that stages, models, music, 98% of the game was built from scratch. Yep, this project is functionally a fresh start, but the team came in swinging with the knowledge of over 2 years of development from the first title. So we have a lot of new stuff. If anyone is going to be like, oh, well, are you just reskinning Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl and selling it for full price? The answer is no, objectively. Confirmation. And we also have the trailer, which looks pretty good too. I saw it on my own, but I wanted to kind of look over it again. You can just see the footage from the original game, which, yeah, this brilliant cutaway to Squidward. I'm so glad they're putting him in the game. It feels right to have him. Love how in touch they are with the meme culture for this game.
Let's get this over with.
He's beautiful. Look at him go. He's perfect. Yeah, you can see the new stages. Old stages have been redesigned visually. A lot of the character models are pretty different. Like, some of them are a little more similar, but like, you know, given a nice little coat of paint. I hope this game does well, and like, look at this clean new revamp. Game looks good. I'm excited for it. I was a Powdered Toast Man main, by the way, and that character's just, I don't know, I'm always drawn to the Chad characters. Yeah, looks like everyone's coming back for the most part, except we'll just also have new characters, which makes sense. No, yeah, Jimmy Neutron too, because why not, right? I still think it's hilarious that we had goddamn Hugh Neutron in the game before his son, that the Jimmy Neutron show was originally made for. That's kind of crazy when you think about it, honestly. But I'm here for it. Yeah, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 coming this fall. It's pretty neat. And on a last note, I really hope that the game succeeds, which brings us into, you know, the tagline of the thumbnail. But I think that the game is poised to, because it had a lot of hype going into the original, and as long as they can maintain the audience they get at the start, then they should be in a great position, and I hope the game does really well. Main thing that I'm concerned about is I'm a little worried that people are going to keep doing this annoying thing where if it's in the platform fighter genre, like, oh, well, it's not Smash. Doesn't sell as well as Smash, so who cares, right? Or they're going to have this idea that it has to be a Smash killer to be a thing. Why can't we just, I don't know, have multiple platform fighters all doing well together? Wouldn't it be great if we had something like Evo, but for platform fighters, where we just have big stuff for Smash, for this, Multiverses, Rivals of Ether 2, Brawlhalla, and who knows what else? Come on, there's no reason we can't have something like that, but for platform fighters, right? I'd like to see more stuff like that, more community-wide integration, and just stuff like that, because in the past, some of these games have really only gotten much of an audience, at least when it comes to viewership, through being side events at Smash tournaments. And I mean, obviously having a spotlight in those events is good, but hopefully there's more stuff that can be done to have big events for these games individually, because I think that Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl was a really fun, really mechanically solid game that deserves it. So I hope that we see more from it. Like, one of the coolest events, maybe the single coolest event to come out of this game, was Max Ketchum in the Smash community, although he kind of, you know, dips his toes in a lot of different pools nowadays. A while ago, he ran this event, I think it was called Hidden Temple. It was like a summit style invitational for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, and I watched a lot of it, and it was a really great event, and I'd like to see more stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys are as excited for this game and eager to watch what happens to it as much as I am. Maybe consider giving the game a try. I think it's probably going to be a lot of fun. I know the first one was. And yeah, that's about it. See you, gamers.